So lately I feel like I haven't been able to like catch a break when it comes to cars. And I got the blue wagon that I will be pulling the motor. I got the new motor for it halfway put together. The rest of the stuff's just gonna get swapped. So I figured, okay, I'll do that one of these days. And I was actually driving the 81 the other day and started smelling like clutch. Weird. Making noise. And then it finally shut off and died. So I started looking at it. Figured it's just a clutch went out for whatever reason. I don't know. But then I remembered just now, because I was looking at it, I just parked it, didn't drive it, but just now I remembered the push to start button's been acting up. So what I'm guessing is the push start button got stuck open, engaging the starter, and it was actually the starter motor that I smelled burning and not the actual clutch, which hopefully that's the case, but hopefully it didn't damage any other electronics because it could have backfed. Hopefully not, but I'm about to find out. Pull the starter and I'm gonna check it, and I guess we'll see after that. But hopefully it's just the starter, because I really don't want to have to pull the clutch out right now to put a new one. So we'll find out. Alright, so I got the starter out right away when I got underneath it. Found this. Obviously this is a little vent thing that goes on the bottom part of the starter here. Obviously you guys can see it is smoked and it smells horrible. If you know, starter motors pretty much, or any motor, when it burns up it smells like clutch. So I just figured it was maybe my clutch. I should have an extra starter, which is nice to hoard stuff sometimes. So there's no point in having this tested, obviously. It's toast. Because when it happened, I was literally driving. I did hear a noise. I just didn't think it would be my starter. I thought it was throwout bearing, something like that. Then it happened. When it happened, it shut the car off. I'm guessing because the starter going, it pretty much drained the battery. Hopefully it didn't fuck up the computer or anything like that. I'm really hoping not. Then it shut the car off. Obviously it wouldn't start. But when I popped the hood, because it started smoking, and out of nowhere when I popped the hood it just started smoking really bad. But like I said, I thought it was the clutch, which at the times, everything happens so fast that you don't think what it could be. So I just figured there's so much smoke in the case or whatever, in between the motor and tranny, that it came from under. But no, it actually was just the starter that was smoking, because it makes sense where it came from. It was right there. So like I said, I'm gonna throw a new one on and cross my fingers that everything else is good. Probably have to charge the battery because it did drain it. Hopefully it didn't actually kill a cell on the battery or something like that. So cross my fingers, hopefully, because now it's gonna set me back time on getting the new motor on the blue wagon, which hopefully that doesn't happen. So we'll see. So I went to look for my spare starter, but I could not find it. So I'll probably just pick up a new one tomorrow, or see if any of the homies have one. But for now, I'm actually gonna take this apart, see what it looks like inside, since got nothing better to do right now. So we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I have already seen under here. You guys can see even that cave was like fried, but wow, no wonder it smelled so bad. Literally everything is like melted in there. Holy shit, dude. Wow. That is insane. So yep, looks like it's definitely the starter. Hopefully it didn't mess anything up. other than this, but I guess I'll see when I actually put a new starter on it. So, boing. Alright, so obviously I showed you guys that previously. Don't have time to go to the junkyard, plus they're still closed at the moment, this whole COVID whatever. Nobody has one used. I really don't want to buy one right now new. Even if I did, I'd order online, be cheaper. But I have this B series starter. Motor actually looks to be the same, bolts up the same. So I'm gonna take it apart and hope these teeth are the same, and we'll see. Hopefully it fits, and then just put that on and be good to go, but we'll find out soon. Alright, so you guys have seen the old motor. There's that. Now that's what it should look like. Yeah, that's toast. But if you guys can see, teeth count looks about the same, so I'm pretty sure it'll work. Same height, same orientation for this wire back here. The two mounting bolts right there are the same. Reduction gears actually even look similar. The only thing that changes is the mounting. So I think I'm in business here. We're gonna give it a shot, try it out. It only takes me like 10 minutes to put it on. So hopefully that works out, and then I'll order a starter that way I can still move the car and stuff, and then redo my push start button a different way. That way it won't stick on. Well, we're about to find out if it kicks out or not. So definitely don't try this at home. But I am. Alright, cool. So now it goes out. It spins. I know my jump pack's about dead, so, but it's doing what it's supposed to. So time to go try it on in the car, charge the battery, and give it a go. See what happens. got the starter and it literally took me 9 minutes and 29 seconds just because I dropped the nut and I couldn't find it, so I had to get a different one. But got it on the charger now, hoping everything's good. So about to test that out right now. So yeah, that didn't go as planned. The battery seems to be shocked. I put it to charge on slow right now. I'm gonna let it charge for probably half hour, an hour, and then I'm gonna give it another try, hopefully, because all the relays are just clicking, which kind of tells me that battery's dead. But hopefully it's not K-Pro. That would be a bad day, so find out. Alright, so even with the charger on it, it wouldn't do anything. Yeah, this is exactly why. Battery is so dead, it won't even power this up to test it. Damn. So that's what all the relays are clicking about. I was going to start taking them out and checking them all, but given that the battery's literally not doing anything, it's shot. So I guess I need a new battery before anything. Hopefully the battery isn't shot because it got drained really bad, so it could actually burn the battery up. But that's not good. I don't hear the fuel pump priming. Shit. Alright, so back to working on the 81. Obviously the new battery, it's a stock Honda size, it's significantly bigger than the old one that I had. I did try to mount it where I have the battery, where I had it, which is under the fender in front of the tire. It didn't work because it hits up here, so I'm gonna have to cut that bracket off and make one lower, probably like an inch lower, which is probably as low as I can go before it comes out under the fender. So that's all I need. I only really need like a ½ inch, but I'm gonna do a full inch just to get it over with. So hopefully that takes care of my battery issue, and get this thing back up and running. Like I said, hopefully didn't mess up anything else, but we'll find out soon enough here. So as you guys can see, I have the new battery bracket made. Nothing fancy. Eventually I'll do, well, I want to do a tube front here on, so I'm not too worried. I just want to see. So I guess now I'll wire it up before I put on the fender, because I just removed it to make it easier. I will be wiring it back up and crossing my fingers. Hopefully it takes care of the issue, but I guess we'll find out. Let's give this a try. I think I got everything hooked up. We'll see. No, maybe not. I forgot the main fuse. So. Alright, take two. I didn't have the main fuse on, but hopefully we'll see what happens now. Ooh, fuel pump primed how it should, so. Yes. ECU is good. It's running again. So glad. Obviously there's issues with the starter because it was being weird, but yes. course, it's cold. It doesn't like revved up. She's cold. But at least now hell yeah. So thankfully I finally got time to work on the 81 wagon. Got the new battery box, whatever. It's not really a box, but the battery redone. Fits a full-size Honda battery now, so if this one ever goes bad, I can just go to the parts store or whatever and get one that'll just fit right in. Might be a little more issues because I have to take the fender off, but that literally takes like 5 minutes, if that. Then I won't have to worry about trying to find the right size or have one extra one or whatever. So I'm happy with that. I still have the fender off, but plan is now that the K-Pro's not messed up, finish the nitrous setup or installing it because I already have all the other stuff. So finish that. Once I get that plumbed in, I'll start working on the steering rack. I got to do a bump steer kit, and then I'll be able to get it aligned. Then hopefully be able to get it tuned. But with everything going on, I don't know when that will happen. Uh, Fingers crossed though that everything goes good from now on and gets done soon. I also will have to get a starter. The one that's in it works, but the appendix that kicks out the starter gear kicks on whenever it wants to. Sometimes it kicks halfway on, so it's grinding on my flywheel. So I really want to get that taken care of first. So while I wait for parts for that one, I'm gonna start on the blue all-wheel drive wagon. So I guess at least I got that going, so I'm happy with that.